Hey interwebs, Joeypals here. As we're taught about animals, every Pokemon is special in their own way. Whether the Pokemon is shiny or just a really rare Pokemon, there's no denying that each and every one of them is unique in their own way. That being said, aside from legendaries, the one type of Pokemon that people really desire are the shiny Pokemon. This type of Pokemon is by far the rarest, with all sorts of live streams and players dedicated to trying to collect each and every single shiny Pokemon that they possibly can, with the ultimate goal being a living shiny Dex. So, with that being said, we're going to be talking about, you guessed it, my favorite Digimon. Just kidding, just kidding. Please, lower the pitchforks, we're all good here. No, we're going to be talking about my top 10 favorite shiny Pokemon. These Pokemon choices are based purely on looks, so if you have a shiny Pokemon that you love that didn't make the list, please include it in the comments below. This list isn't in any particular order, as there's many shiny Pokemon I like. These were simply the first 10 that came to mind. Alright, let's make this list sparkle and start the countdown. Number 10. Zora. Zora is this nice dark fox creature that's pretty cool in its own right due to its illusion ability, complete with a mischievous look and a combo of black and red. When Zora is shiny, however, it becomes a brown and blue. It kinda reminds me of a teenager. Sure, they could truly be one way, but the version they want to show is a much edgier form. Either way, it's adorable and currently on the agenda of shinies to hunt for, and that's no illusion. Number 9. Fennekin. Next up, we have another fox, but this one I think does a better job with transitioning. Fennekin on its own is this cute fire fox with big ears, something that can easily appeal to both genders. It's this welcoming shade of yellow that draws your eyes to it. When it goes shiny though, Fennekin's yellow changes to this nice silver color, which matches much better with the white around its mouth. Fennekin becomes a very adorable adaptation of a silver fox, and something I'd easily choose over Chespin and Froakie any day. Coming in at number 8 on a list that truly isn't ordered is the gooey monster itself, Goodra. Goodra on its own, just like Fennekin, is a very adorable Pokemon to look at. Sure, it can fire off some massive hits and tank special attacks with almost no competition outside of the two pink blobs, but at the end of the day, it's the very simplistic, happy look it has that comes to mind instead of it firing off Draco meteors like for mixtapes. As soon as it steps into a different color of paint though, Goodra becomes 10 times more adorable, becoming this beautiful shade of gold. The shade of gold makes it far more adorable than it already was, and is something I like to tote around in Alola come Generation 7. Speaking of 7s, my number 7 spot goes to Jirachi. Now, I've always had a soft spot for the little guy. I remember when I was little, I had to go to a group meeting, and Jirachi's movie was playing on my way out. I've only seen the few frames I saw on my way out the door, but those frames gave me my first glimpse of a very adorable Jirachi. Jirachi is a Pokemon that sleeps for a millennium only to wake up for a week, then pass out for another millennium. The red and pink it gains when shiny makes me think of a classic fairy tale princess like Snow White, waking up to your one true love. It's a simple nuance, but it looks good on Jirachi. For my quote-unquote number 6, we have Smeargle. Smeargle alone is a very derpy, simple Pokemon that comes off as cute to certain types of people as is. Sure, the green isn't all that pleasing, but it's the whole ton out and sincere concentration that makes it adorable. For its shiny, Smeargle flips to a red paintbrush and gains a lot more sun. Now what you have is a two-part Pokemon. One that'll happily draw hearts and everything adorable around anniversaries, and one that can legitimately paint the town red with the blood of your enemies. I'm very much a person that tries not to act as he appears, and shiny Smeargle very well could be my Pokemon counterpart in this. Next up on the list, at number 5, is Eevee. Do I really need to explain Eevee to you guys? I honestly don't think I do, as Eevee is one of the most sought after and obtained shiny Pokemon. So instead of going, oh my god, this is cute, I'm just gonna show you guys some fan art of Eevee. Enjoy! Number 4 belongs to both Latias and Latios. I couple these two together simply due to how close they are, and how well their colors complement each other. Being red and blue made sense for the two, given their debut games were Ruby and Sapphire. added in with Latias's more energetic personality, while Latios is more serious, and the two colors match them perfectly. As for Wimber Shiny, it fits almost even better. Latias becomes this lovely golden color with green eyes, captivating its energetic side perfectly. Latios takes on a green color, which is associated closest with wisdom, matching its personality. Either way, these two are awesome Pokemon that won't be going away anytime soon. Surfing in at number 3 is Milotic. To be honest, there's not really much to say about Milotic. As a regular Pokemon, it's this very elegant creature that reminds you of a mermaid, one of the most sought after creatures by man due to tails. Adding to regular Milotic's beauty is this calming pink and blue on its body, creating a very elegant look. When it becomes shiny, its tail becomes more golden and its hair becomes blue. This look gives it a simply captivating appearance, thus why it truly is one of the most sought after shinies alongside Eevee. It's not adorable, it's gorgeous. That's why it takes my number 3 spot. For number 2, I've selected Sinnoh's Lake Trio. At this point, it should be no secret to anyone that I absolutely adore Azelf and everything about it. Shiny form is certainly no exception, though for this list I need to give mention to both Mesprit and Uxie as they are all similar. The Lake Trio is very simple in design, but their head ornaments easily indicate what they represent, as well as matching the Pokemon in looks. When shiny, their bodies become gold while the head ornaments intensify in color. I like to think this as their activation mode, the mode where they're truly trying to use what they represent. It's a very subtle touch, but as someone who has an eye for detail, it's a touch I greatly appreciate. As such, the Lake Trio takes my number 2 spot. And finally, at number 1 on this non-ordered list, we have Mega Gardevoir. There's truly no denying Gardevoir's charm, period. But without entering that side of a fandom that wants to make Gardevoir, Lopunny, and the like for waifu, I will say that Gardevoir is a very beautiful Pokemon on its own. The Mega form is where the Pokemon truly gains shape as an elegant Pokemon, complete with its own wedding dress type of deal. However, the shiny form is what I connect with. The shiny Mega Gardevoir comes equipped with a black dress and blue hair, and to me looks like what would happen if you were to mix Adele's talent and fashion with Katy Perry's looks. As someone who wants to chase after a music career, it's something I can truly connect with, and something that I absolutely adore. That's why shiny Mega Gardevoir is my number 1 for today. And that's all for today's video. Did I miss a shiny Pokemon you like? I'm sure you did, as I left off a few shiny Pokemon I adore as well, so leave your favorite shiny Pokemon down in the comments. If you like what you saw, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to see more content. Links to my Twitter and Twitch, as well as a couple other social media links, are in the description below. When I see you guys next time, we'll be talking about Fire Emblem Fates yet again, this time ordering the Royals. The non-Royal video, which you can watch by clicking the box in the center, is my first video to hit both 100 and 200 views. I'm truly thankful for that. Thank you so much, you guys. And with that, we're done for this video. This is Joeypals, signing out.